Hello, it's Paul, and it's Sunday, Mother's Day, and 2 days ago we had a little bit of a wind. Actually we were supposed to get severe weather in the afternoon, and the severe weather never multiplied, but when the front came through, a neighbor of ours lost a tree, or at least part of a tree. So anyway, I've never used a chainsaw before, but let's see what happens. And so I got a 40-volt brushless, cordless chainsaw, and I kind of looked at a few videos online, and everyone said that I need to also get the bar and chain oil. I guess that's the oil that makes the chain slide along the bar. So anyway, let me put it together, and let's see how someone who's never used a chainsaw can use it. Okay. The battery. Battery's probably most of the weight. But anyway, turn it on. We've got one bar. The battery that came with either my my air blower or my weed eater is also a 4 amp hour. So it's got an owner's manual. Probably need to read that. Register your product, information on the battery, and a little bit of help information. Anyway, here's the 40-volt charger. Here's the power supply to the charger. I might come and use one day down the road, but I've got 2 of these chargers already. This thing's not too heavy. Manual. Okay, installing batteries, no big deal. Chain oil system. Use the bar and chain lubricant not provided that is formulated to perform over wide temperature range with no dilution required. Oh well, this was the only thing I saw. Carefully pour the bar and chain oil into the tank. Check and fill the tank when the battery is recharged or as needed. It is normal for lubricant to seep from the saw when not in use. To prevent seepage, empty the tank after each use. When storing the unit for long periods of time, 3 months or longer, be sure the chain is slightly lubricated. Alright, let's put the chain soil oil in. Now, this is a 1 quart bottle, and it used probably about half of it. Maybe not even a half. Alright, well, it works. Let's see what happens. Sweet. Cutting some mid-sized pieces here so that I can lay this directly on the ground and stack the wood up and keep it off the ground. Alright, well, I'm at 2 bars. I got the chainsaw stuck on something, so I'm gonna have to read the manual and see how you tighten the chain back up. I would say the tree is like a 1/3 to a halfway cut. Actually, I'd probably say the tree is halfway cut in a little less than an hour. Now, there are a lot of branches and leaves and debris that needs to be picked up and taken away slowly, but I would have to say that 40-volt Ryobi chainsaw is really smooth to use, and it's really easy, but it's got enough power to cut this 8 to 10 inch tree. So anyway, it's done a good job. It's got plenty of power. Okay, well, we made a good amount of progress yesterday, but the landscaping company came through and they mowed the yard and everything, so they pushed everything back up on the pile here, I guess, that they didn't want to mess with. The leaves are starting to dry, and anyway, we're getting to a good point where I can start thinning this bush down. I've got a ton of leaves, but I don't really have much grass at this point. So I'm going to actually bag these leaves. I've got the chainsaw ready. I've got a leaf bag ready. Let's get started. All right, well, after a couple hours yesterday, I was able to get some sticks, get some leaves, and to add to the firewood stack. I think I'm going to attack it from a different direction. So I'm going to attack the stack from this side. Well, I've made a huge dent. Well, it's about 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning. It's very muggy out here, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get the remains of this put up. All right, so we've got some firewood and branches stacked up there and over there, and I'm probably gonna burn a little bit of this away. Anyway, I'm gonna finish cleaning up the tree. Well, gonna grab a couple of more sticks that are left. All in all, I think the Ryobi chainsaw worked perfectly good for that medium-sized tree. Now, would it take down huge oaks? Probably not, but it's good for the suburban homeowner that just needs to take care of a little brush in the yard. And I gotta say, the battery life is pretty outstanding, truthfully. As to cut up all that wood, I only charged it once, so you know, 2 batteries and that was done. Anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I hope you have a better green thumb than I do. Our seeds are growing pretty good. This is actually turned into compost, and there's my little friends, my little red wigglers. Just a little drop of Calc Magic. It's a 222. Some soil.
This is cool.
I think it's cool.
Oh my God.
Well, thank you for telling me. See down below. Looks like it's pretty good. The anemometer seems to be spinning pretty good. And anyway, on the outdoor rain gauge outside, we got 2, and then I got some of this Happy Frog. This one has earthworm castings and all kinds of I've got the Basil Red Reuben here. I got the Cherry Garden Delight here, 4 degrees. All the way to 94 degrees. Controlled. They make some metal pegboard.
We're having fun today. We decided to have a road trip to North Georgia.
That guy's shift is over. And especially on the other side, there are weeds that always grow there. Massive church. But anyway, this building is over here on this side that's covered in the shade cloth because the fans hadn't turned on. But while I was in here and supporting the plants, it did actually hit 100. The fans